Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Rem Alternis with catalystgamelabs, and this time I am live with Rob from our Talsorian.
Yep.
How are
Hello,
you?
Linda. I'm doing good. It's been a very busy first day.
Yeah?
I mean, we have been completely slammed at the booth, nonstop with the demos. It's been a crazy Gen Con day one.
Yeah? Oh my, does it feel different than previous years, or is this usual?
Honestly, just the general air from people going past, positivity's through the roof. Like, there's no feeling of tension from the crowd. Everyone's coming through. Everyone's smiling and happy. It's been very busy, but everyone's in good spirits.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Well, I want to hear everything about our Talsorian that you've got going on, especially here at the con, but new in general. But the first thing I want to do is start with, for those who don't know, what is our Talsorian Games?
All right, so our Talsorian Games was started by Mike Pondsmith and Lisa Pondsmith. God, I think we're now approaching 40 years ago.
Wow.
Still mom and pop run, same company. We started with Teenagers from Outer Space, Mechton, which pretty much led the line until the creation of Cyberpunk. The Cyberpunk box set 2013, which then progressed the next year into, of course, Cyberpunk 2020, which is the game most everyone knows when it comes to us. Right now, we are still pretty much family run. I mean, the majority of the Pondsmiths, Cody, Dolan, Lisa, Mike, the whole team is half of pretty much the whole family, and then there's the rest of us that they somehow tolerate. Nowadays, we pretty much have main lines of, we do Cyberpunk Red, which is the current version. We launched that in 2020, which is, trust me, that pun in of itself does not do any justice for how crazy things have been since then. We also run the Witcher TRPG. Yeah. Which I'll tell you a little bit about that later on. There's a lot of announcements that we've not released yet to our fans. I ain't got no problem letting you in on that for this. And so if any of them are watching, if I start seeing a bunch of people pinging me, we're going to have issues. And also, we are now seeing the launch of a brand new IP. Yeah, Cody Pondsmith has worked on a game since he was 11 years old.
Oh, my gosh.
He is finally, in the past couple years, like putting, the pen to the paper to really pull it together. It's called Shadowscar, which we can get into that, too, in a little bit as well.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I got to write this down because I don't want to miss a thing.
I've got more. Trust me. There's even another line I haven't talked about. It's been, for us, this Gen Con, it has been absolutely crazy because it's all announcements for what's all coming up from PAX on.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we've been so busy.
Now, I have to compare notes real quick. How old is Cyberpunk at this point?
Ooh, I think we released the 2013 box set in '86. I want to think.
Okay.
It's just a little bit older than me, like about 1 or 2 years. I can't remember if it's 85 or 86.
All right, so it's definitely older than Shadowrun by a couple years. Shadowrun just turned 36.
It's around there. I want to pull up my notes and see if I have it, but I'm pretty sure it was they were released like within a year of each other.
Yeah.
And a lot of folks are like, well, why not Cyberpunk? Why not Shadowrun? We play each other's games. We like each other.
Yeah.
Don't fight over it.
It's great. It's fantastic. So I've gotten to play Cyberpunk once now, and I teased at the end of it. I was like, needs more magic. But
now, so about magic and Cyberpunk, I'm going to give you a little bit of a laugh. So what we do for Cyberpunk Red is every single month we put out free content. And I do believe it was for April Fool's this past year. We did, because there's an MMO in Cyberpunk 2045, which is Cyberpunk Red, that's called ELO, Elflands Online. And we finally released a magic system for that MMO. And people were like, wait, is this like, no.
No.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't cross the streams.
That's awesome. I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah,
I didn't know about that.
James loves his ELO. Like,
That's awesome.
He goes wild with this stuff. But, yeah, God.
So where do we start? So our Talsorian, known for Cyberpunk. Now Cody has something. We've got Witcher. Anything else in general before we get into all the news you've got?
So there now is a line that we've had for a bit. It was originally called 5 by Infinity, and it was our indie publishing line where we actually would take games from the public, and we would help them publish their games.
Okay.
We now are taking that and tweaking it a bit, and this is one of those things that I said that are announcements that we haven't put out there yet. We are changing the line a little bit, and we're calling it Talsorian Presents, which is going to be our little spot where we can make the weird stuff and have some fun with it.
Okay.
The first game in that line is going to be Fossilized Violence. That is, we're hoping for a Q1 2026 release.
Okay.
Hopefully, because art is always the fun time.
Yep.
And after that, we already have...
What is Fossilized Violence?
Oh, that's James Hutt's baby. Okay. he literally just wanted to make a game where, when you're a kid, you're sitting in the sandbox, you want to play with your plastic dinosaurs. So he just built a TTRPG around basically cavemen fighting dinosaurs. And any single plastic toy will do. The movement system is the length of your hand. It does not matter the size of anything else. It's how long your hand is.
What if you have smaller hands than your opponent?
If you want to use a general rule of thumb, the distance, the size of James Hutt's hand is in the book. If need a hand by proxy, you actually can just use James's hand for online play.
Does it come with a hand in the box?
Unfortunately, he only had 2 to spare, so those are limited edition.
Awesome.
Yeah, I used the knife myself. It was a great time. He didn't like it. I did. He drives me crazy enough just. But that is. We have been demoing that now for about 2 years.
Okay.
And
I remember seeing dino toys at your booth.
Yep,
okay.
That was all James. And we're even demoing it right now over in the exhibit hall here, Exhibit H. Which was this one? I think, D. Yeah. So we've actually got that going on. It's one of those games where people sit down and they go, where can we get it? And we're like, not yet. Be patient. So that will be Q1, 2026.
Awesome.
Hopefully, if everything works out. RTAL's always been careful about release dates because anything can happen.
Yeah, we do the same thing. We're like, we think Q4 maybe.
Yeah, Q4 maybe, so us it's Q1 2026 maybe.
And then tariffs happen, so it's, now it's 3 quarters later.
It broke my heart from how much that has messed everyone up.
Yeah.
We won't go into it. That'll get me tirade.
It'll make us sad.
So Talsorian Presents has that cooking. We have a secret project in that I am not discussing whatsoever. There's something that'll be released, information will be released soon. We're having a lot of fun lately with secret projects.
Okay.
Everyone's busy in the company, even me. We all have our own little thing.
Awesome.
And there's something we'll be sneaking out soon. Other than that, we're already eyeballing the next game in that line. But for Talsorian Presents, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
What else do you want to know about? You've got picks. What do you got?
I wrote down Witcher.
Yeah. So that is actually going to be fun. We've actually had the Witcher tabletop game on hiatus. It was on pause for about 2 years. Mostly as we were smoothing out lore, which now people know why, because people now see Witcher 4 is on the way.
Yeah.
We had to make sure things lined up. And we work very, very, very close with CDPR, CD Projekt Red.
Yeah.
And so now that that's going, but Cody was on Shadowscar, Mike Pondsmith himself stepped in to take the line, and he's currently working on the next book.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is we are now actually just beginning to get information about this out. It's called The Witcher Untold Tales, and it's a campaign book. And right now, I don't have a release date for it. We would like to do it this year, but it's more about halfway through next year, I believe.
Have you played with Henry Cavill yet?
I want to.
Right.
You got a phone number?
You got to get through the wall of agents before you can.
That's fine. I'm short. I'll run through legs.
Awesome.
Oh God, don't give me great ideas like
right?
that. Please don't do that to me.
Right? We'll talk marketing tomorrow. All right, so then the other one you mentioned a couple times now is Shadowscar. So what's this?
Oh boy. All right, so Shadowscar is actually the big thing we're focusing on for this Gen Con. Tomorrow I'm putting out a big plethora of announcements around it, including regarding the core rulebook itself. Now, we've already released the Eyes in the Darkness, which starts a story. The starter set itself has been the main product release so far. That is the middle of the story, and the core rulebook itself, we are hoping to get its Kickstarter up and going in the next couple weeks.
Oh, awesome.
So it's like we're right at the cusp of getting ready to really push that. And the book itself is already almost finished.
Awesome.
It's right now in the very late stages of art. But the whole point of the Kickstarter is just to make sure that we get distribution covered, shipping, printing, just to get it out to people faster.
Yeah.
And I am really, really, really hoping that we can see it by the end of the year.
Cool.
It's in a really good place, and the plan is that once we're ready to hit the fulfillment button, they're getting the PDF of the core book.
Awesome.
So straight up off the bat, it will be ready for people.
Cool.
And the best way to describe that is, I hope I can do this justice. Cody, do not kill me for this later. It is a game around espionage involving multidimensional ninjas. Now, it's focused with a lot of espionage, stealth-based combat, and what you're doing is, at least in the core book in the current setting, we've only introduced 4 worlds so far.
Ooh.
Yep, the first one is Nakatsukuni, which is the origin of everything else in the 1,000-year. Oh, I'm going to mispronounce that. I'm not going to try it. Basically, a war happened, and the residents of Nikansakuni banished yokai through what they called the Shadow Scar. They tore through the veil, sent them through into the void. That caused them to trickle into 3 other worlds so far that have been shown. One is Steel Court. Steel Court is just a world of Victorian era, but you have these steam titans, these huge machina that are controlled by people, and it's right there at the verge of the Great War. And everything has just got that tinge of steampunk to it. Then you have my personal favorite, which is 5th Street. Now, it is quite literally, people will say, think of 1920s noir movies, silver screen. This actually is that.
Okay.
To the point where there is a mysterious force in that world known as the narrative. Imagine everything lining up to be perfect for the next scene over in a movie, to where even if the rain falls a certain way, it falls and begins to turn into the score of a movie during every single scene.
Ooh.
It's got a soft spot. It really has a soft spot. The art for it's beautiful. And then we go into the more high-tech refuge, which is where the world in that world, the Earth itself, has been destroyed by the yokai. And the only thing left is it's the Selene colony. We're releasing DLC for it tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Free stuff for it tomorrow.
Awesome.
See the Selene or Serene. I think it's Selene. That's what I get for not bringing notes. And that and the space station above. And so it's very high-tech, cybernetics, flying cars, space travel. And all of it comes around what's called the Shadow Scar Agency, where agents actually travel between these worlds to interfere with and stop the activities of these yokai without breaking the secrecy. So it's kind of Men in Black-y. It's kind of, God, who put it the way they did? The whole point is to not ruin the secret.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And there are many out there who push against the agency. It's based on what we call the Mosaic system. And that is a dice pool system. And it is very free when it comes to creativity.
Okay.
But the main focus is not to go in direct combat, but actually assassinations.
Okay.
And it hit a soft spot with me when he started to describe things, and it reminded me of Tenchu, Stealth Assassins, which I wore out as a kid.
Oh.
So I think that's a good bit about Shadow Scar right
That's
there.
awesome.
I have way too much more to say, but it's been a day where I
Sure.
have things together.
Entirely fair. So, what else do you have? Like, those were my 2 notes from what you were talking about. I have one more note, but I'll wait and see if you cover it yourself.
So the only thing left really to talk about is Cyberpunk.
Yeah?
Yeah. So Cyberpunk is about to have a very busy year.
Oh.
So first off is what's coming next. As of today, we announced Cyberpunk Red single-player mode.
Ooh.
And what that is going to let people do is, of course, solo play with the Cyberpunk Red system. We've always had people, ask us about this. People have been curious about if there's ways to do it, because a lot of people, the 2 biggest problems in tabletop is 1, scheduling.
Yep.
Or 2, just finding a group.
Yep.
So we currently have a single-player mode ready to not only fill that little hole, but also function as a set of GM tools. And we are looking to have that out, hopefully within the next 2 months.
Awesome.
So it's right on the cusp of it. After that, it's a toss-up between 2 products, which is going to be 1, Interface Red Volume 5, which is going to feature a special article in it, because our interface volumes are free content. We pick the ones from the year that we like, and then we actually print them, because all the digital, the free DLC is digital only. This lets people be able to actually get it printed.
Okay.
But to make it worthwhile, because that does help fund the DLC project, we have an exclusive article in the back of each one of these. Interface Red Volume 4 was Martial Arts Expanded, Cyber Fists of Fury, which that thing was a beast.
Yeah.
And before that, we had full body conversions, rip the brain out, stick it in a robot, go blow things up.
Yep.
So for Interface Red Volume 5, we are doing Solo of Fortune 2045. For fans of 2020, they'll remember the Solo of Fortune book series. This is going to focus on military-grade weaponry in Cyberpunk Red.
Awesome.
We've already had to tell people there's no APCAs, no powered armor.
There's a robot staring at us.
It's not my fault.
Does it have a human brain? We're just talking about those.
It is looking at me with
Its eyes
winking
just
at me
turned
now.
red, and I don't think it liked that.
Yeah, no.
Oh, look, it's got a razor
Okay,
blade.
you can put that blade down. Okay. Don't worry, we're good. We're good. No, don't start with
He
me.
says no.
I will punt you across the hall.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it's either going to be Interface Red Volume 5 or what we're expected to be one of our biggest books yet, which is Night City 2045. It is our source book for Night City in Cyberpunk Red. And we had a fun challenge because a lot of what's in Red, of course, pops up in Cyberpunk 2077.
Yep.
And bridging that gap, I even had a hand in writing that because I actually wrote Pacifica for that book. And we have so many folks involved with it. Some familiar faces, some new ones too. We're really looking forward to see what people think about that one.
Awesome.
That's a lot to cover because every single district, and to kind of tease and prepare for it. Remember how I keep mentioning the DLC?
Yeah.
We released the Night City Atlas, which is a free version already. Every single location that's been touched on in the 2045 era is actually just in the Night City Atlas. Description there. People can just download it and see it on the map, plus the map that we'll be using for the actual book.
Okay.
So we've been busy with that one.
Whew.
And
so they're keeping you busy over at our Talsorian.
yeah, it's been fun. It has been a wild time. And then I think I could talk about this a little bit.
Ooh.
There's also the Cyberpunk 2077 campaign book. So we've talked for a while about getting out there and going. We can finally say what it's going to be. It's going to contain rules for playing in 2077 setting.
Awesome.
But it'll also have a full-on campaign to show people how to play in that setting in of itself.
Oh, that's so cool.
So it's kind of a two-for-in-one. And that's the most I can say about it without Jay hunting me down or me being attacked by CDPR.
Okay, fair enough. Gosh, that's a lot of stuff.
I warned you.
Now, you also have a partnership with Monster Fight Club for miniatures, right?
Yes, we do.
Can we
Combat
talk about that?
So right now, over in the demo hall with Monster Fight Club, so Combat Zone in itself is a mini skirmish game. So you actually can go through, build your own teams. Most people go for gangs itself. Arasaka's in there, Militech, there. Like, so much stuff that you'll see in Combat Zone pops up in our games and back and forth. Like, even with their max tax set, it's, you build your team, kick each other's, oh, I'm on YouTube. I can't swear. I had to stop myself.
Nice
you know
catch.
you know what I was about to say. Yeah. Fun game, and one thing they go deep on is setting as well. Like, if you go in there, I wish we actually had a picture to show folks, but imagine, like, I think we're almost a 15-foot long table of just constant buildings and stuff. They're preparing Metropolis 2. I think they just ended the Kickstarter of that,
cool.
or at least are prototyping it, but it's in there fully painted up. They went wild with it.
Awesome.
And other than that, they're the main source for minis for us. I'm sure folks have seen the statue of Adam Smasher landing on top, spoiler, called The Moment. Yeah, I always got a kick out of the fact that the business cards I was getting actually had the mini version of that.
Yep.
And I still have that on my counter right there painted up. But Combat Zone is done by Monster Fight Club. We're in a tight partnership with them. They also, we have the Cyberpunk Edge Runners Mission Kit, which is our first little time people can actually play in the 2077 setting. They actually did the acrylic standees for that. Because we do have, the normal standees in it, but they actually did acrylic versions. So swinging by their booth, they have just a plethora of things you can go in on. And you can either buy with, I think they actually just have straight grab boxes, or you can just straight up get a set of what you want and what you need.
Okay, cool.
I want to say they're about to have, I don't want to say too much. Because I don't know what they do have back there right now. There's something they're working on too. And I have to avoid getting beat up by John.
Okay. Yeah, right.
I'm under constant threat of violence.
He's a tall guy.
Yeah. I'm short, and I have to go by and I say, "Hi, how you?" Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool
So
guy.
we have 4 minutes left. Anything else you want to cover about our Talsorian and what you guys have coming or out or anything else?
Well, right now, one thing we are doing for Shadowscar in itself, we had intended to get the core rulebook of that out last year.
Yeah.
And to make things actually a little bit sweeter for folks, we actually went ahead and put the character creation out for free.
Ooh.
We have put the armory out for free. And now Cody is, at the start of every single month, doing the same thing that we're doing for Cyberpunk and Witcher with the DLC. But at the start of the month, we kick it off with Shadowscar. And like I mentioned, like tomorrow we're releasing the Selene Colony. I'm pretty sure it's the Selene Colony. Hold on here. No, I'm not going to show it on stream. I'll get yelled at. Yeah.
Just peek, get a camera back here.
Because if there's one thing we have a bad habit of doing, it's making too much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, God, at the point now with that DLC that anyone can get either through drive-thru or they can get it on, our website. I'm having to completely remake our library of it because it's getting to the point where I think our website's beginning to cry.
Oh my gosh.
But that's the main thing I always want to draw attention to, because you're able to plug in what you need when you need it. If you need a weather system, go look it up. Night City Weather right there. If you want to have expanded crits, tarot system. This past, 2 months ago, we released a whole database of every single rocker boy from 2013 on up to 2045, just for quick reference to grab. We cannot stop Jay from making stuff. I wish we could. No, I don't, actually.
I don't
take
know
that
what
back.
that's like as I gesture to our 20-foot wall of IPs
Y'all
and
are
products.
insane with y'all. So don't even get me started. God. Okay, I'm not going to get into it.
And where can the folks at home or anyone watching at the stage, hi guys.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot of y'all.
Right?
Hi y'all.
Where can they find you and learn more about our Talsorian, watch for the new releases, all of that stuff?
All right, so whenever it comes to how we do our announcements, our Talsoriangames.com, of course. The majority of our news will always be on our website first, then our YouTube channel, which our Talsorian Games on YouTube, easy to find. That's what they brought me in for. They found me on YouTube. I don't know why they put up with that. But also, of course, on our socials, our Talsorian Games, our official our Talsorian, pretty easy to track down. We have a social media page on the website that can take you everywhere.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Rob.
Thank you, Rem.
It's
Thank
really
you for
nice
having me
to
on.
get to know you better and chat about all of the different things you guys have going on, and there's a lot of it. And
I barely scratched it if you only knew the secret stuff. We have secret projects, like I said. So many things I can't wait to talk about, but they won't let me.
What booth can they find you at?
Oh, 249 this year.
249.
Pretty sure it's 249.
Head on over there, head to the website, follow everything cool that they're doing. I feel like we're sibling companies. We've been around a long time, and our IPs have been around forever, and so that's great. So thank you so much.
You're welcome, and thank you again for having me here.
Of
This
course.
has been nice to actually just sit back and talk with you and talk with the folks here.
Awesome. Well, don't forget, guys, that we got a coupon from Green Ronin's. So if you go to Green Ronin's website all weekend, you can get an additional 10% off of 25% off by using the code WeLoveRem. That was so sweet.
Okay, that's actually kind of sweet.
Right?
Green Ronin are good people.
They are such good people. So don't forget to go there, do some shopping, and we will be right back for my favorite stream of this entire weekend.
It's going to be a busy one. I already see what's coming, too.
We are going to play Shadowrun 6th World with a developer from every edition of the game. So that's, we're going to have Jordan Weissman. We're going to have Tom Dowd. We're going to have Mike Mulvihill. We're going to have Jason Hardy. We're going to have RJ Thomas. Our GM is going to be Aaron Dykstra, who's the missions developer for Shadowrun. And then I'm going to play and try to wrangle all of them. So
good luck wrangling all those cats.
Right? But thank you guys all for being here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Take care, y'all.